We back. Happy Monday, people. Alabama are on the docket for today. We got three great college football shows back to back to back for you guys here to finish out June and start up July here over the next 3 days. So tap in. But my man, today we got Bama. Seth Douglas is in the building. I'm Rick Tamburo. Thank you guys for joining at Sports Forum CO. You guys can give us a follow on all socials. This is presented by the Sports Forum and also live on Lizard Sports Bet. So check it out. But my man, let's not screw around here. All right. I got the crimson on. All right. The one crimson shirt I got. Shout out to my boys. I got to give a little respect here real quick. Shout out to my boys over at Honest Golf Apparel. They are no longer a sponsor. We worked with them a few years ago. But I just want to say shout out to them. Good dudes over there. And shout out Thomas Adams Apparel. There's another one. All right. My man, we're rolling in here. Your thoughts on Bama? I've seen a lot of mixed emotions here. People aren't really giving them the spotlight maybe of a top 3 quarterback, a top 5 quarterback, arguably a top 10 quarterback. Some people are saying over there in Alabama, they come off that loss 38-3 in that Rose Bowl game against Indiana, who obviously went on to win it all. So not the end of the world, but couldn't even score a touchdown. Are you worried about this offense? Or are you worried about the quarterback?
I am more worried about the run game aspect of this offense than the quarterback, just due to, one, they're still going to figure out who's going to come in. You have Keelan Russell, the number 2 quarterback from this 2026 recruiting class coming in. And on top of that, you got Austin Mack. But I also believe what I'm hearing is Keelan Russell is probably going to be the guy starting this fall for the Crimson Tide. But it comes down to how that offensive line shapes up. They got a lot of new faces coming in. They're really banking on Javen Jones coming in from Mississippi State. He's going to be the anchor for this offensive line. So they got to find a run game. That was the main thing that stopped them from moving forward last year, was they could not run the ball. Yeah, they were damn near last in the nation when it came to rushing the ball last year. So if they can't do that this year, then it's probably going to be a 9-10 win season just off of talent, but playoffs, don't think they're going to make it that far.
I got to be honest with you. We're going to get into these schedule predictions here in just a second. I'm not going to give mine away, but you might be a little more optimistic, my man, than how I'm feeling here today. I don't love it right now over there in Bama. You said, they might just have talent win 10. I don't think so. But we're going to have some fun here, guys. Let's jump on into these scheduled predictions. Once again, you guys will see the last 2 games from Bama, 34-24 over number 8 Oklahoma, who, by the way, your boy John Mateer over there taking L's and shit. Anyway, Indiana in the Rose Bowl. And here we are, East Carolina at Bama. We're not going to waste time, guys, on the bad games today because we don't have the time and there's no reason to. If East Carolina beat Alabama, it's fucking over anyway. And we won't talk about them again for the rest of the year. So East Carolina is a win for Alabama. We are both 1-0 here. But the first test comes in week 2, September 12th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. What do we got, like a Friday game here or something? Right. No, it looks like a regular old game, but 3:30 Eastern. Damn, at Kentucky, my man. How's this going to go?
I'm interested in what this Kentucky team is going to look like. You have the offensive coordinator from Oregon taking the head coaching job and bringing in a lot of good talent into Kentucky. But first year, it's a little interesting to put a lot of expectations on them. So give me Alabama, but don't be surprised if the Wildcats from Kentucky make it an interesting game in week 2.
Interesting. I know I've already seen some people projecting, oh, here we go. They get exposed early. They get caught early at Kentucky. Look, Kentucky's one of them teams, bro. You know who I kind of relate them to? Not in the sense of how they play, but in the sense of when they win games at bad times for other people. They're very Arkansas-like, like you're probably going to beat them. Even if they got you at halftime, you're going to come back and beat them because they can't finish games. But once in a blue moon, they stick it to somebody who's got no business taking an L. It could happen, but I'm with you here. I think I got 2-0 for Alabama as well. But maybe if we're getting Kentucky, God forbid, plus 14.5 after they beat East Carolina 71-7, maybe it might be worth a look there. But 2-0, guys. Then Florida State, 3:30 Eastern. Something's going on here, Seth. I don't like these 3:30 games, bro. Let me just throw it out there, but whatever. Florida State at Alabama, the first real test at home, but the second home game. Long way to go if you're Florida State in a way. Do you think Florida State walk in here and take them down? Obviously, they've been rebuilding themselves.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get another year like we had last year with Florida State surprising Alabama. I think Florida State is probably going to be one of the worst teams that we see this year. So give me Alabama. Yeah. I think that's, unfortunately, shout out to my dad. He's a big Seminoles fan. And I believe Jess is a Florida State fan, one of our writers and analysts on the team. So sadly, the Seminoles ain't going to be too good. So give me Bama.
Seth got a comment here on Instagram from the last game. Mike Monty, what's going on, brother? Thanks for tapping into the show here. Obviously live for you guys every single day, 6 p.m. Eastern. Tap in with us. But he's saying, I think he's saying Kentucky is plus 4.5 as of right now, but he said take Kentucky money line. Seth, is the value right there? Is that like, if you're a Kentucky bettor, let's just say, right? Is that the spot you want to catch Bama? Because I feel like it is probably the best point to catch them in the year is week 2 in your house. Yeah. I think there's some there. So.
I think so too. I just off the fact of like Keelan, like I mentioned, Keelan Russell for first year starting, a lot of jitters, going to be on the road. So it's a potential for it to come down to where he can, give up some mistakes and let Kentucky in this game. But I think the talent level is just good enough to get them over the hump.
He said first half, 4.5. Yeah, you guys already know me. If I get a dog I like in the first half plus 4.5 or 7.5, I'm fucking slamming it. I'm one of those guys. So shout out Arkansas. They make me a lot of money in the first halves. But that said, Seth, I think the quarterback situation is my biggest fear. You said the run game. It is the quarterback situation. Dude, we're in July in 36 hours, my dog, and we don't know who the quarterback is of Alabama. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I know it's the world we're in, and we're in this transfer world and whatever, and every quarterback kind of seems to pan out in Alabama and, whatever. But I think I don't feel good about the quarterback situation by week 2 because respectfully, the East Carolina game doesn't really count. Right. It's at home and it's against a team that's got no business. One of these quarterbacks is going to go on the road here to Kentucky in week 2 after kind of getting to have whatever they want in week 1. And I think it could be interesting, but that said, he said he's a UMass fan. So respect my brother's out there. Shout out UMass. But that said, Seth, we are rolling on through, my man. Florida State at Bama. I'm going to join you. You did say Alabama, correct? Because you said Florida State's going to be terrible. All right. Yep. Me too. 3-0 for the Alabama Crimson Tide here. Florida State, man, they're going to do what they always do. Same thing. They're going to win a couple games. They're going to give a couple tough teams a run. But overall, I'm there with you, man. They're just not a well put together football team. We're going to do their preview in about a week. And I got to be honest with you, Seth, I ain't really looking forward to it, my boy. So
Deion Sanders to Florida State. Deion Sanders.
I already been saying, bro, he'll fix the hell out of that program. I love him. You know me. I'm Colorado. I love me the Buffs, bro. But yeah, I just think from a recruiting point of view, not only is he from there, but I just think that makes so much sense, bro. Think about the recruits, bro. He's already stealing kids and bringing them to Boulder, bro, which, by the way, fucking beautiful school. If you've never been up there, I've toured it about 8 times. I took a football visit there. Absolutely the most beautiful campus I've ever been to. San Diego State's really nice too. But my God, bro. Oh, I went to UCLA too. UCLA put UCLA to a nah, bro. Boulder way better. So anyway, you take that boy to Florida State, they might turn things around, but they won't by week 3. Give us Alabama 3-0. South Carolina at Alabama. This South Carolina team, man, they've been kind of hit and miss. They were unfortunately a disappointment last year. We had high expectations. They just didn't really get it going. Yeah, they had some injuries. I thought the quarterback play, people did not want to point fingers at the quarterback, and respectfully, I like him as a guy. I think a lot of that was on him. They don't want to say it was, but I think it was.
50-50. It's 50-50.
Fair. I'm just saying this whole like, oh, I'm going to transfer because I'm not the fucking problem. Yeah, I don't know about that. But okay. Anyway, this a win for me. I think South Carolina put up a tough test. South Carolina, a very tough team if you have to go to them. But this to me either has blowout Bama or a very high scoring game that I think Alabama is just better in the fourth quarter at home. So give me Bama. Even if it's close, they just don't lose this game.
You know what? I'm going to go on a limb because I think Lenore Sellers is actually another dark horse for the Heisman this year. And I think he has a really big chip on his shoulder after what happened last year with the year. Give me South Carolina. Give me the Gamecocks. I think they will actually come in here because to your point, Riggs, you said we're still going to be figuring out what that quarterback position is going to be looking like. And again,
it's week 4 though. Week 4, they better come on.
But you're asking if it's Keelan Russell. You're asking a freshman, a true freshman, to be ready by week 4. That usually
shout out my boy Julian saying. What's up?
Well, granted, yes, I think Kalen DeBoer will get him eventually ready, but week 4 is still a little early. So give me the Gamecocks. I think they're going to be.
I really don't hate it. I got to be honest with you, Seth. I didn't think I was going to be 4-0. I almost want to take an L because I think Kentucky could catch them, and I think South Carolina can catch them. But I'm going to stay 4-0 here. It just feels right to me. A couple scares in here potentially, but 2 of them are cakewalks. I would not be surprised if they choked the Florida fucking State, but they shouldn't. So anyway, 4-0 for me, 3-1 for Seth at Mississippi State. Another tough football team, man, to kind of finagle who they are, what they are. Are they good? Are they a cakewalk team to play? Tough one to call here. Where are you going?
See, I'm going off talent still. I think this Alabama team is going to be cruising for the first couple weeks just off of pure talent. Definitely give me Ryan Williams to have like a big game in one of these weeks that we just went through, because I think he is going to definitely have a upside or a better year than what he had last year. So give me a good game from him in one of these scenarios. But Alabama, give me Bama.
Alabama. I thought you were going to go back to back on them with the L, but chose not to. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, I'm not a Mississippi State guy. And also, fuck Dak Prescott. While we're here, fuck, Dak Prescott, you a hoe. So it's all good. But anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time, guys. Give me a dub because give me an L in the next week here in week number 6. Georgia coming to Alabama. They are getting blessed here that this football game is in Alabama, but it does not matter. I do like Kalen DeBoer. Seth, actually, it was kind of the year before you joined, I believe, on the Sports Forum when he was at Washington with Penix. Dude, I went to war for this man, Kalen DeBoer. My brother played under him at Sioux Falls back in the day. Y'all don't even know the path of Kalen DeBoer, my boy. I know this dude. I like this dude. But there's levels to this shit. All right? And that boy Kirby gonna give it to him. They might, according to me, they're undefeated walking into this game here. They're 5-0. I think Georgia walk in there. I want to say it's a really close game, Seth, but I just got this feeling that they give them some humble pie up in there. Give me something kind of weird, ugly. Give me like 24-7 Georgia in this game. I really don't think Bama break 14.
Wow.
So
interesting. I mean, I'll jump on the weird ugly, but I don't know about 24-7. I think there's enough talent for them to score, for Bama to score, but definitely I think Kirby Smart will have Keelan Russell in a blender. I don't think he's ready to see that type of SEC defense just yet. So give me Georgia big in this game.
Well, I said 24-7. What are you saying?
Funny enough, I want to say it's like a semi shootout, but if I'm saying Kirby's going to put the quarterback in a blender, give me like, I'll say like 28-14, 28-17, somewhere around. Yeah.
If Bama scored 20 in this game, folks, I will be fucking shocked. Look, can they? Sure. I guess if this quarterback is much better than I'm giving him credit for, fine. But as of what I know about him, bro, there's no way.
I'll say this real quick. They're comparing Keelan Russell to what Bryce Young was.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe like 2 years ago, not the year where he was.
He's who I think he is, Seth. He's exactly who I think he is. Do you know what Georgia defense going? Remember watching little Bryce Young getting tossed around like a little rag doll, bro?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So he ain't no like Jalen Milroe. He ain't no like running big dude. That's what I thought, because I've seen video of him throwing. I haven't seen video of him running, but he's not a big dude. He's skinny. Yeah. You know, like he's a freshman. I get it.
They're giving him the comp of like a Jaden Daniels, like build wise and mobility and all that, but play style. They're talking about how Bryce Young, how they wanted Bryce Young to be a little bit more, just more statue like in a way, not making him do a whole lot compared to his other year. But yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to find out. But from what I've seen, he doesn't throw the ball as well as Ty Simpson, and he doesn't run as good as Jaden Daniels. So right. I don't know. We'll see. And God forbid if he's the size of Bryce Young, we got a bigger fucking problem. So either way, I don't have high hopes here. Georgia, kill them. Give us a loss here for Alabama on October 10th. Then, guys, we're moving on through here. Oh, my God. It's getting good. Alabama at Tennessee. Jesus. This is a tough one here, coming off a Georgia L. According to us, you go on the road. I'm trying not to like cheat and look ahead at this schedule right now, but I'm trying to pick my losses.
Yeah, this one's brutal.
God damn. I just want to ask you to go first, but it's not fair because I asked you to go first on the last show for the Tennessee game, so I think I got to go here.
I was just about to say how we talked about Tennessee against Texas. This one is interesting.
I know, and I shit on Tennessee. I said they were going to get killed, and I don't even like Texas. This would be the first schedule prediction I've taken Tennessee. Give me back-to-back L's, double overtime, 34-28, Tennessee.
Okay.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
I think I'm with you on the back-to-back L's. Overtime, I'm a little iffy on that one.
Yeah,
I think Tennessee gets it done in regulation, but it's close.
That's just how close I think it is. That's all.
Mm-hmm. I do think it's close, but give me Tennessee as well. Give me Tennessee.
See, I didn't want to do this, Seth, because we got a bigger problem here, bro. Now we got Texas A&M coming to Alabama. Now, look, it's a long way to go. So I think we got to factor that in on October 24th. Not cold, nothing crazy per se. But this A&M team, outside of Mike Elko, he my favorite player on the field is named Mike Elko because I like A&M, but there's no players I'm in love with on this team, but I trust the coaches on this football team. So it's a hard one for me. I really want to pull back my Tennessee L if I'm being honest with you. And I'm not an A&M guy, bro. But damn it, give me A&M to win this football game. I think they walk in there. I think this is a higher offensive production game for A&M, which is rare because I think their defense is very Georgia-like in the sense of I think they're going to really stifle this Bama team quite a bit. Give me a similar score to what I had in the other Georgia game. Give me 20-13 A&M.
Okay. So quick thing. So we're basically saying like Bama's not making the playoff if at this point of the
I'm getting there, bro. But I told you when we started, you were a little more optimistic than me.
Yeah, because I forgot how bad their bottom end of the schedule was, and I'm just like, I don't know. I might take.
And that's if they don't choke the early ones, bro. If they don't lose the Kentucky ones, if they don't lose the Mississippi States, like, bro, they could lose those games.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, I really do think between Georgia, Tennessee, this game and the next game, do I think that they should probably win one? Yeah, but the way we do these predictions, guys, if you guys are new here, we really try to base it on single matchup. We really try not to go like, oh, the week before I gave him an L, so I'm going to give him a win. We try not to do that. So anyway, I just do, when you look at these 1-for-1, like if they're not a dog, they're a pick 'em. I don't think they're favored in any of these games. I mean, maybe they're favored at Tennessee, but it's at Tennessee. So they might be a 1.5 point favorite, but that would almost be like, okay, fine, give me the plus money then.
Yeah.
You know? So
I'm stuck on this one. I might say a loss too. Yeah, I think Texas A&M could definitely beat Bama this year. Give me A&M. Give me A&M.
And the big boy, November 7th at LSU. Folks, I can't believe I'm here. I should just be that meme guy that's just like throwing L's at people. Because this is a fat L here for Alabama. You guys know, you see what looks like purple behind me. LSU are going to win this football game, guys. You might not be a Lane Kiffin believer. You might be rooting against them. You might want anything to happen except LSU to have themselves a good year. Spoiler alert, I hate LSU. Like, I actually dislike them as a freaking organization. But they're going to be a good football team. Unfortunately. This ain't no Brian Kelly LSU, folks. This is a real fucking deal now. I think LSU, of every game we've talked about here, even the Georgia game, I think LSU do them worse. Give me that. This quarterback can't keep up unless the defense just collapses at LSU, which you said is a concern of yours. I'm going to go LSU. You ready for this?
Yeah.
LSU 41. Alabama, I'll give them 21 just because they're going to be chasing, not kicking field goals. So 41-21, Tigers do it to them.
My only concern about that 41 points that you just gave LSU, the defense for Alabama last year was number 1 in the SEC pass defense, only allowing 170 yards, 9th in the nation overall. 3rd in total defense, only allowing 296, and only allowing 19 points, and that's 4th.
Biggest game of the year. They gave a white boy politician named Fernando Mendoza 38 on him in the biggest game of their life.
You're right.
Nah, they can get a 40-piece dropped on their head. I've seen it.
We've seen it, yes.
Again. Now, once again, guys, we'll see where the quarterback situation is for LSU. But I think Lane Kiffin's turning that into a high-flying, going for it, da-da-da-da-da. I think Lane Kiffin knows in this game, all we got to do is win a shootout with him.
And I'll give them the shootout. And I might kick myself, and I might change this pick later as the year goes on. Give me Bama and a shootout. Right. I like the 40, the 35 range. But yeah, give me Bama to win.
You know, this LSU show is going to be fun as hell because I think you and I are going to be like, boo, against each other in that show because I have given them a lot of wins and we've been on a few shows and you've given them quite a few losses and been very vocal about your concerns with LSU. So I'm looking forward to it. And I got to be honest, deep down, I hope you're right. I hope those motherfuckers win 3 games and they fire Lane Kiffin because it would be funny to me because I don't like them, but I think they're going to be good, unfortunately. But anyway, moving on through here, guys, we're going to zoom up here. Alabama at Vandy, no Diego Pavia. If they had Pavia, holy hell, this becomes a football game because we saw him run all over him last year. But I'm going to go Alabama here. 1, they are beyond due to win on my board because they've eaten, 4 L's in a row. So, yeah, I'm not going to waste time here. At Vandy, it's a win. I just don't think Vandy's going to be, unfortunately, what I hope they were going to be this year.
Give me Bama, but I'm interested in the matchup because you got the number 1 and number 2 quarterbacks in last year's 2026 recruiting class going against each other. So that'll be something to keep your guys' eyes on. But yeah, give me Bama. But it's going to be a lull a little bit. I think after beating LSU, predicting the way that I said it was, I think going into Nashville, I think it's going to be a hard one, a hard task, but they pull it out still.
Interesting. All right, guys, really quick. We got about 1 minute left here on the show, maybe 2, but pretty much 1 minute. If you guys got questions, thoughts, concerns, if you agree, you disagree, let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys, man. Appreciate you tapping in. But that said, my man, really quickly, we got Alabama taking on Chattanooga at home. That's a win. And Auburn at Alabama. I know how historic this game is. I won't waste a lot of time. If you want to sit here and explain why you're taking the dog, go for it. But I got Alabama here to end the season on a win. It don't fucking matter. It's the only fear because I don't have them as a playoff team. But, dude, I mean, you're still playing for a good bowl game. So, yeah, give me Bama here, and then we'll go over our record predictions. But you got Bama?
Yeah, I got Bama. But again, this it's a rivalry game, so don't be surprised if this one actually, causes some heart attacks on the sideline.
For sure, my man. Your win-loss predictions officially for Alabama when we started the show. Because, guys, once again, we do not cheat. I swear to God, we don't look at these schedules and all this crazy stuff. We literally pull it up and we hit start on the show. We didn't know. Seth even said out loud, you saw it in 4K 27 minutes ago. The boy said, I think they're a 9-10 win team. Seth, do you still feel that way, my man?
Sure, they might get lucky and hit 9. I think, but funny enough, if they get 9, I don't even think that's enough to get in the playoff at this point. So just that last 4-game stretch, like in the middle part of their schedule, that is going to be that's make or break their season, honestly. If they can split it, maybe 10 wins. But if they don't, then I don't know. We might be talking about Kalen DeBoer on the hot seat once again. But you know how Bama fans get.
I know. You know what? I understand it, but the only thing is you got to give them credit, man. They're doing the freshman quarterback thing. They're trying to build something over there in Alabama. We all know the first year it was basically like everyone was just like, oh, that's Nick Saban's team. Like, get the fuck out of here, And then last year with Ty Simpson, I actually thought it was pretty good. I mean, look what Ty Simpson ended up doing. He was even a Heisman thought there for quite a while. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess we'll see. I'm pulling for the guy, but we will see. I got a 4-loss season here for Alabama, and it's the 4 dead center. It's 4 in a row. I don't know how I got there, but it could be an early one, and then they win one of those. It could be a late one against Auburn, and they win one of those. But I do think 8-4 is a very fair prediction. And Seth, I got to be honest, bro. I think the floor is 6-6. I think the ceiling, I know I'm supposed to say is 10.
Is 9.
It's 9.
Yeah. Damn. If we see a 6-6 Bama team, I can only imagine what ESPN and all the media people are going to talk about throughout the whole year. That would be insane.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got to roll up out of here. Seth Douglas at SND Sports Media, myself at Rig Sports Talk, at Lizard Sports Bets. If you guys don't follow us already, do us a favor and follow. And on YouTube and every other platform, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, at Sports Forum CO, guys, give us a follow. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you. We got some massive shows on the horizon. Big announcements coming for you guys throughout July and the beginning of August. It's going to be a fun one. But until next time, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Seth, I want to say we got Michigan on the board tomorrow. That correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, guys. Seth, Michigan Wolverines tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We will see you then. Until next time, guys. Take care.
drop a few pills and pop a few champagne bottles.